Welcome everybody, thanks for taking the time to watch the video for our beautiful Aston Martin V8 Vantage. This is a 2009 59, so the latter half of the year, and it's covered just 22,000 miles in that time. I'm quite excited about this car to show you around it, because it's not very often, we would perhaps take a car of this age in part exchange, or we would take it in, but we perhaps would decide that it would be too old and not quite falling within our retail parameters the way we like to serve a car to you all. But this car is exceptional. We are going to retail it. I'm going to take you around it now and tell you why we're going to do that, and also point out some of the features and why I believe if you're going to buy a car like this, that it's important to tick a few boxes as well. At the end of the day, for a lot of customers, this car could be the start of their journey with the sort of prestige market, and we want to make it a good experience. So, it's important that as a first timer, or even if you're not, that you get the car right. The one that you decide to buy has to be right, and we're going to give you the reasons why we think this is a serious contender. So the colour is unusual. It's actually very, very nice. I hope the camera's picking it up. The paintwork is superb, as is the condition of the whole car. But it's called Tempest Blue. Now, I'm sure you've been watching the video for about 2 minutes now, and you'll be thinking to yourself, that doesn't look very blue to me. And that's what we thought. But it is an Aston colour. They didn't do so many in this colour, but it's almost, you can see the blue in it a little bit, but I'm going to say that the car sits more towards a dark grey with a little bit of sort of a blue reflection through it. But it does look really good, really good. I say the condition's superb. I'm just going to point out to you one thing that we're going to do. There's a little mark there on the mirror. Again, if you go on the forums or you Google that is a common thing on the Astons. That sort of arm that comes out, it's just, it's got like a black sort of, it's sort of a rough finish paint on it. So it's very easy to do. We'll be doing that just to bring the car cosmetically up to scratch, but the rest of it is absolutely superb. And it was actually good enough that Aston Martin sold this car retail 10 months ago. It was it was January 2019 when it came out of an Aston dealer. And that in itself, like I say, when you're looking for a car and it's got to be right, that for me is a big tick in the box. So the car's been good enough to get into the main dealer network, and it's obviously gone through, passed all their tests, so it's qualified as an approved car. That's allowed them then to retail it from the brand manufacturer, and also put you an Aston Martin warranty on the car, which the car still enjoys today. So we took this in as what I would call a genuine part exchange. You've probably heard those words before and think, what does that mean? But for us, what that means is it's something that we can retail on, and it's the quality's good enough, as I say. So it went to Aston Martin just before, we sold the customer another car, and we agreed to take this in part exchange, but we made him have it serviced and health checked before we accepted it. And that just put a big, like I say, tick in the box for us, because it's been under the microscope at Aston Martin. That adds so much value. This car is, believe it or not, sub £40,000 at $39,950. For a budget of £40,000, to buy a sports car is, exceptional value, but you still have to get things right. You know, this car is no different to any other Aston. If you haven't got that peace of mind, you know, the parts, the labour are still the same rates as some of the cars that are obviously, you know, big money. So this car, to me, that's all taken care of. It's been serviced. That's a September service 19. It won't need a service again for another year. And within that 22,000 miles, this car has been to Aston Martin for a service 10 times. So that's quite easy to work out. Every couple of thousand miles, this car's been to the main dealer and had a service. Quite phenomenal, really. But that's why it's managed to make its way into the network with Aston and obviously become an approved car. And there's me saying it's done 22,000 miles. I do beg your pardon. It's done 23,737 and just serviced. The inside of the car, again, it's in phenomenal condition. All the leather's really tight. The stitching is still silver and pure. Even this door shut here. You know, it's just quality all the way through. It's hard to believe the car's actually a 10-year-old car. It's in such good condition. I just believe that's really important when you're spending your money. We all want to get best value for money. You know, that's obvious, but to me, you want to be able to buy a car that, you know, you can not just have the car reliable, but peace of mind and know that it's been in the right hands, you know, had the warranty check and everything else. So, you know, that's a big plus point. I'm not sure we'd be selling this car, if I'm honest, if we won't be able to, you know, at least offer our new customer, whoever buys it, that peace of mind. I hope the camera's picking up that interior because it really is superb. So a couple of options on the car. It's got the V12 gear selector there. That isn't standard. It's got the premium sound as well. It's got the front and rear parking sensors. It is the 4.7. You got the glass key that goes in there, which is in perfect condition, by the way. All the ski slopes are lovely and tight. We have all the keys for the car. You've got that black, gloss black piano finish there. It's got the cruise. It's lovely. Obsidian black is the colour of the leather. And then it's got the grey headlining, which is, again, just in first class order. So apart from that little blemish on the arm of the mirror, the car is superb. And that was actually the comment that the man got from Aston, by the way, when they serviced it. They said, what a fantastic car that is. What great condition it's in. So if that is your budget today, if that's what you would like to spend on a car, we are going to say, come and see this car because it is in lovely condition. And yes, you know, you might have others that you're looking at, but I just don't think that any other car out there at the moment, unless you went to the main dealer and obviously up the budget, that you would be able to get the peace of mind that you're perhaps looking for, and certainly I would be looking for if I was going into a brand like this. And not too many of the main dealers, again, there's just not the car around that's 10 years old where they can happily have it on their forecourts and you know, give you what they need to support the car. I just don't think too many cars are out there now. So give us a call. You know, don't take our word for it. Come and see it. Let's put you in front of the car and you can make your own mind up. 01455 446 505. The website is approvedusedvehicles.co.uk. Now, we do finance. On a 10-year-old car, we can still do finance, but obviously a couple of options like a PCP deal, this car would be too old for now. We're probably anticipating somebody with a part exchange and wants this car because it's lovely low mileage, it's a manual car, so it's a good driver's car, perhaps something for the weekend. It can be a daily. Like I say, it's had the service, it's had a clutch as well in its history, that's been done. Again, tyres are all really good. We've got the full traffic light report from Aston, obviously. You've got the silver calipers there, which is just a nice touch, because if you don't paint those calipers, they just look a bit washed out after a while. And it's all little bits like that that make the difference. You've got the bright grille there on the front. You can see there on the number plate holder. Some people like to take that number plate carrier off. That's optional. It just unscrews if you prefer to do that and see more of the Aston grille at the front. You can do it. But obviously we can talk to you about anything like that. Look at a part exchange for you. We can deliver the car. You know, all sorts of things we can do. And, you know, this is a standout car. Like I say, I do recommend you come and see it. I don't think it will last long. And we're excited to be able to market this car. 01455 446 505. We'll look forward to your call and any questions. Thanks for watching.